Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ortho Pod. This is Mo Bindari at Ortho Evidence. I'm the editor-in-chief, and I'm here with a longtime colleague and collaborator, Dr. Mustafa Citak, who is an orthopedic surgeon, but today he's here as a co-founder of Research Anchor Publishing. Mustafa, I'm very interested to hear more about this program, and I wonder if we can have a short discussion on what you're doing and how you think it's going to change orthopedic research.
Thank you so much, Mohit, for your time. As you said, I am a co-founder together with Sophia-Marlene Busch. She is close to me. And a friend of us, he's not here, unfortunately. His name is Eduardo Suero. And first of all, I think I will give the possibility to Sophia. Maybe she can introduce herself and she can give a short summary about our project. And then we can make some discussions afterwards.
Sure.
Hello, I'm Sophia, and thank you, first of all, Moed, for letting me being part of this interview. I'm still a student. I'm studying international health sciences, majoring in medical and health sciences, and my minor is health management. And I'm also a founder of Research Anchor Publishing. And apart from my studies, I'm also publishing papers and doing clinical research.
Oh, superb. So tell me then, Sophia, what is Research Anchor Publishing?
Research Anchor Publishing is a medical consulting company for medical sciences. And here we aim to teach international clinical research methodologies in a practice-oriented way to basically facilitate the start for growing researchers in the research career. So we offer synchronous and asynchronous trainings with different levels of difficulty. And we want to build them in a way that you can either watch them from one part to the other, but you can also watch them independently. And our course catalog reflects basically a growing researcher from starting how to read studies, but also to maybe develop an own meta-analysis in the end. So we have a, sorry.
So I was going to say, so when we talk about what type of student or surgeon would be interested in this, it sounds like it covers everybody. It has anything from the beginner who's looking to get involved in research all the way through to someone who is maybe looking to design a study or even conduct their first meta-analysis. So there looks like there's quite a bit of variability in who can apply and who can be involved, it sounds like.
Yes, that's absolutely, we absolutely agree. As you said, I mean, our offer is like for young medical students or other students, they want to do research, like a master thesis or a doctoral thesis, and also for colleagues, not only orthopedic surgeons or not only surgeons. We want to try to help all the medical people, like also ophthalmology department or urology. And as you said, we want to help people from like the beginners to people they are doing already research, medical doctors, not only orthopedic surgeons. We want to try to help everyone who wants to do research.
And let me ask you this. Usually you start a new program or a new course or a new company because you see a need. So have you noticed then in the last little while that there has been gaps in the ability of getting education and understanding research? So the reason for doing this, I presume, is born out of the fact that there's been some real gaps in education.
Right. So actually, we are giving seminars for students, but also for fellow physicians here in the endo clinic. And it was interesting because I gave a seminar and Mustafa also gave a seminar for medical students, and they started actually talking to us about if they could receive more information because they're actually starting to write their doctoral thesis, but they don't know the methodology of it. They didn't know how to do it, and they didn't know how to start, they didn't know how to cite. So there was a lot of lack of knowledge, and they've already studied for several semesters. The same is with the physicians here in the clinic, and it's a renowned hospital, an international hospital, but still the physicians, they are wanting to publish papers, but they just don't know how, and they've been in the branch for several years. So, and we also gave them some seminars, and it was highly requested to do more. So, and we were just thinking at that point in time, okay, well, why don't we just start this project and help a lot of people in a way that much more people can benefit from that?
So what will be your first course offering? So what is the, so again, for those who are listening in, what can they learn specifically?
First of all, we would start very much from the basis, maybe with starting how to read a paper efficiently, because that's the first problem that occurs when you want to start publishing, to acquire the most recent information and to actually read it. Maybe also how to get the information that you want on PubMed, CINAHL, or Cochrane Library. There are a lot of medical databases and most people don't know how to manage them. That would also be a course that we would offer in the beginning. And we would maybe also start with how to write a specific study design, starting with the case report, because it has the lowest level of evidence, but it's the most easiest to publish. So these are maybe 3 aspects we would cover in the beginning, and just as a starting point.
Yeah. I think we are thinking about to give some trainings at the weekend. So maybe we will have a specific plan, like from starting with reading papers, how to use PubMed or all the other literature softwares, and how to use your citation and all the things. And you can book like the whole program, or if you want to know only how to use PubMed, for example, you can just book this course. Or otherwise you can book the whole day, and we want to start from how to reading a paper until how to submit a paper, like from the beginning to the end. This is our goal, and I'm sure we will have it done soon. Soon means not next week, but we are working on it. I think middle or at latest in September we will have like the whole program from how to read a paper until how to submit, like from the beginning to the end. But we are working on it. That's our goal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good that you offer, because there's so many different groups of people. There's the one group that is primarily not going to be necessarily conducting research, but they're going to be using research, right? So they're the knowledge users, and they have to know the very fundamentals of, if I read something, how do I distill the most important facts? How do I get what I need to get out to help my patients? But you also have that group of students who are going to say, well, not only am I going to be a knowledge user, I'm going to be a knowledge creator. And it sounds like you're also going to be offering some tools to help people create knowledge. And when, with this, anywhere through the hierarchy from the case series, maybe all the way up, and you'll give them some insights on even, the beginnings of how to write protocols, let's say for a clinical trial. But all those are very, very important tools to have, whether we use one or the other. I think this is a great, great opportunity for, numerous people. So we can expect that we'll be seeing the website up and the offerings coming up in the next few weeks. Is that sort of what your launch plan is?
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Excellent. Is there anything else you want to tell sort of the Ortho Evidence membership around why they should come to Research Anchor?
Yes, maybe I can say something. First of all, the courses are, of course, offered in English language, because most literature, medical literature, is in English language. So a lot of you guys are able to join, and even some courses will be in German. And you should definitely come to Research Anchor Publishing, because our company is especially characterized by its practice-oriented teaching methodologies, and we really aim to give comprehensive support for our fellow researchers, so that they're actually able to study, to publish their own study, but not only like able to read it or know it in theory. We really aim to help from the beginning till the end.
And I think the people, I wouldn't say has to come, they can come to Research Anchor Publishing, because right now I think there's no other company offering those opportunities. Because of course we know there are so many companies, they just offer proofreading, but the proofreading is not everything, because we want to try to teach the people. Like, for example, if you join our course, our goal is not to support you in all your 50, 100 papers. We want to show how to do research, maybe 1, 2, 3 papers, and later on they can do it on their own way. because as I mentioned before, for me it was really hard at the beginning because I was really motivated, and I'm still motivated to publish more and more. But if you have someone who can help you and who can show you, like for example, like me, I'm doing research in 16 years, and the other co-founder is also doing research since many years, and every one of us has his own specialty, and we can help the people to learn how to do research. I think this opportunity is still missing worldwide.
Yeah, that's good. On that note, I want to thank both Mustafa and Sophia for taking a moment to share with us an exciting upcoming program of education and research called Research Anchor Publishing. Stay tuned for it, I guess, in the next couple of weeks, and we'll make sure that we get out the links for you as well as the email addresses for both of them. Thank you both.